Hello, Jerome Fryer of Dynamic Disc Designs. So this video is to talk about how often practitioners and people talk about how you need to keep moving after you get an injury, which I don't believe in because there are certain things that need a period of rest in order for for your biology to adapt efficiently. For example, yesterday I cut my finger, and you could see that it was substantial, probably required a bit of a stitch, but I quickly approximated the two ends of the skin that was cut to immobilize it, to allow the biology to allow for that skin to heal over, right? So this is similar to a disc fissure. Fissures occur from the inside that develop from the migration of this nucleus pushing into the annular fibers here, which creates a bit of a separation. So there's you can see that I'm about to start practice here, and we're going to see if 24 hours of just holding the tissues together is going to be enough rest in order for this to adapt efficiently. Similarly, in here, if you developed a fissure and you are wanting to prevent the nucleus to continue to migrate and allow this to heal, you don't want to develop a thing called interposed disc herniation, where this fissure continues to open and granulation begins to develop, and there's the sinovertebral nerve on the outer part of the aspect of the disc that can continue to cause chronic pain. So after an injury, an acute injury, it's important to give it the opportunity to heal and not to continue to stress the tissue and to allow efficient biological adaptation or allow it to heal. So when people say continue to move, you have to be mindful about what the injury is. And if it's a disc, for example, a period of rest is important. So you want to minimize your flexion movements. You want to minimize spreading of the annulus to allow it to heal, allow approximation. So a period of rest, whether it's recumbency, or even what I mean by rest is to not move the tissue in a particular way, will allow the efficiency of healing to take place and very often prevent chronic low back pain. I'm going to take this off because today I am going to it's a little white just because I had a shower. It'll dry up here. We'll see if this holds on. I'm going to predict it will. I am going to predict that this is going to hang on because now I'm going to be stressing it all day today, working on necks. And because I gave it some time of immobility or approximation of the tissues, very similar to the disc, I'm going to prevent a chronic owie. So end of day here. So it didn't hold on. Yeah. All right. So I put a piece of tape on it to keep things from not bleeding on patients, but there was one moment where I gave it a pretty good tug on a patient to kind of pull them down onto the table, and it opened it back up again. It was doing well up until that point, so I know I didn't give this enough rest. And now it's the weekend and there won't be stress on this, but it's a good learning lesson that sometimes often rest is important. And I just didn't give this enough time to heal itself before I started to load it again.